Hey friends, family, and fellow YouTubers, I hope everybody is well. I thought today would be a great day for us to look away. There's plenty of people looking at Donald Trump's October, and quite frankly, it's a disaster. And while I would love to say that, Jesus, it cannot get worse from here, it's 2020. It is going to get worse from here for sure. So, the whole reason I created this YouTube channel was to give me an outlet for my creative flow and hope to encourage others to find an outlet for their creative desires and abilities. And that is so important as we continue to build the tension toward December 21st, when all our stars align in our solar system for the first time in thousands of years. So that means that me and you and our families and all the people on the planet today are leading humanity in a shift that our civilization has never lived through before. It's kind of a big time on the planet, and we're not just living through it, we're leading it. I would love if you would hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified when I post a video or if I have internet and go live. Help me build my new channel where I'm just going to pull cards and help us have some ideas of where we can focus our intentions so that when we hit that crest of that roller coaster and come down the other side, that we have pre-paved the universe with where we want to be and what would make us feel good and how we can contribute. So let me pick those up, put the camera down. Just 1 second. And then I'll cut the cards. They're not wanting to shuffle, so I'm trying to give them a little clear. Good. Are we good, cards? Tarot, are we good? Okay. Well, the bottom of the deck is the sun. This is our opportunity to succeed, to have what we want, to step into a future that we love if we create it. This is the picture that we want to hold in our mind. What makes us feel like this? We don't want to hold the picture of how do I get there. We want to hold the picture of how good this feels, and that's what gets us there. Right. Seven of Swords, gonna, take a little work. Four of Pentacles. All right, and outside of our control. Nice. Within our control. Good. Action. Okay, not a whole lot of action. Environment. Ten of Wands. The environment surely is the Ten of Wands. And Justice. Nice. Okay, so certainly the situation, the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords, a card, can be the theft card, can be the card of stealing away. The Seven of Swords, it's going to be the card of we need to do what it takes right now. We need to, I want to collect the feathers. We need to I sometimes think of it as stealing away to take care of ourselves at this time. Um, to it's not, swords are our thoughts. So and sevens are all about analysis and thinking and analyzing, and there's a word that starts with an N. I can't think of it, but it'll come to me. Um, and so certainly it's our time to focus on where we want to go, even when it's difficult. He's in the snow, he's got his hoodie on. Um, I'm not sure what he's stopping to pick up, if he's stopping to pick something up or maybe to write something in the snow. But even when it's hard, we want to keep our focus on our where we're going. And in this of Pentacles, fours are all about our foundations. We want to set those foundations, but she's also holding on a little bit. This is a time where we want to go within, even though that's not typical for the Four of Pentacles. We want to be a little bit frugal with the Four of Pentacles, but fours are about structure, setting the structure for where we want to go. So it's a good time for us to be setting that foundation for where we want to be physically. How do we, where was that Sun card? How do we want to feel physically? The fours are about our physical life, our health, our homes, our money, our jobs. We want to, and she is it, in this deck, it's almost a meditative card, this Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords isn't. So they're shifted a little bit. So we are creating our foundations through our thoughts right now. And, out of our control, certainly the world is out of our control, but it is also in our hands. We are stepping into the new world. We are creating it I want to say as we want it, but we're creating it as we think it. So best that we think it intentionally and not just allow it to happen on its own. We want to focus our thoughts to create this new world that we want. And again, we have another four, the Emperor. And in this deck, the Emperor carries a chess piece, and it's to me about being strategic. So the whole reading is about strategically taking our focus to, and I notice in this card, even the sun is shining down on him. Even when it's difficult, keeping our focus on where it is that we want to go in our physical life. What foundations do we want to set as we step into our new world? And we know that it's going to take a little time, because the Knight of Pentacles and this, I asked for an action card, and the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight. But he is not on his horse, but he is moving forward. So as we are strategically moving forward, even in hard times, stepping into meditation, deciding how we want our physical life, creating this foundation strategically of how we want to move forward into the new world. We need to start taking little steps. We don't need to move forward in the big horse. What little steps? As we start envisioning where we want to be, what small things could we do? Maybe if you're thinking, maybe in a couple years I want to move. I want to go to another state. Well, maybe I could start cleaning closets, or little steps. tiny little steps toward these goals that we are definitely focused on in this reading. And the environment, the Ten of Wands, it is burdensome out there, certainly. And our job in the new world is going to be to learn to let go of the physical third dimensional burdens as we step into the more enlightened world of the fifth dimension that we're stepping into. And the final card I pulled was the Justice card, and that says we will get out of our new life what we put into it. So let's really focus on where we're going. Let's make this effort. What easier effort could there be than to focus on the things that make you feel good? And we are, through our effort of focusing on what makes us feel good, through that effort, we will create, based on the effort that we put into it, this new world that will bring us tremendous joy once we step into it. On that note, as I learn how to use that camera, I wish you a good week. I wish you well. I wish you happiness. I wish you focus on what makes you feel good.